So I've been at Compass for almost a year now, maybe a little bit more, and I guess nothing bad has happened and only good has come out from it. Like, I stopped a lot of bad habits that I've had. I was really into a lot of drugs and bad people, and all that ended once I came to Compass, and I'm so grateful for it. And coming to this retreat, I've never been to a retreat ever before, and coming to this retreat, it was great. Like, I've never been this close to God, and I never cry, and I started to cry when John held me, and like, everybody told me the same thing, that good things are going to happen, and I can't wait for that to happen. If not, it already has. But I love everyone here, and it was just so great how supportive everyone is, and there's no judging or anything, and it's great. Yeah.
This weekend was one of the best weekends of my life. It taught me so much about God and how to love Him well, and it just taught me how to open up to people without being mean or harsh, and I really like that. Now it's gonna make me become a better person.
One thing everyone wants is to know that they are loved. That unconditional love that tells you that no matter where you've been, who you are, or where you're going, no matter what you have done, you are so deeply loved. It just blows my mind how the creator of the universe, the one who has molded you and put you together, loves you so unconditionally. And that love is so real. I know friends may forgive, but won't forget the mistakes that were done. And that's the most amazing thing. God not only forgives you, but He forgets. He wipes your slate clean. That when you go back to ask Him forgiveness for the same thing, He totally doesn't remember it. And I know that's what we all need, not having that regret held against you. I think that's so powerful.
I think worship was amazing as usual, but everything just hit the spot tonight. And before I came, I was really feeling like down, and I was trying to compare myself to other people and living up to other people's standards and striving to be somebody else other than me. And sorry. Tonight, God just let me see who He wants me to be. And I think the most amazing part was I was just sitting and crying and thinking to myself, who should I be? So many people came up to me tonight and said that you're going to do amazing things with your life. So many people came up to me tonight telling me that I'm amazing and telling me how much they love me. And it finally made me feel loved. I finally saw how God sees me. I finally saw that He sees my heart, and He knows who I am, and He wants me to know who I am. And I just love Him so much. And I know that He loves me no matter what, and nothing can ever change that.
Muskoka. Of course, Saturday night, we all know about Saturday night. Saturday night is always amazing. Always something that, you know, something, I guess, new that you realize. God always has a way of just telling us things at certain times. And tonight was like, it was really amazing for me, first of all, because you know, there's like a lot of things going on in my life right now where I'm like really worried about what my future, you know, my future holds, like what I'm gonna do. I do have interests, definitely, but I feel like, you know, things aren't really gonna happen the way I want them to. But, you know, I kind of go back to when I was talking to my cabin, Militia, by the way, Militia. I was talking to my cabin, and we were actually talking, I was telling them that, you know, no matter what it is you're going through, whatever you're interested in, whatever you really want to do. There's some of them that said they wanted to become either lawyers or engineers or, you know, video game developers. And I said, whatever it is, you know, God will take you through it. Understand there will be challenges, and there's always going to be challenges. And I've come across a lot of challenges in my life where I'm just like, forget about this. I don't really think I should do this. But, you know, there's just so many things that God has done for me where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually where I am right now. And, you know, it's all because of the grace of God. And I want you guys to remember that no matter what you're going through, no matter what people are telling you, no matter what is said to you, keep pushing on. Because, you know, it's only God who has purpose for you. He's the only one that says, you know what, this is where you're going, this is where you're headed to. But of course, again, there's always going to be those challenges, but keep your head up. Do not stop. Keep on going. Love you guys. God bless. Peace.
Okay, so this weekend, I was really hoping for something big to happen, and couldn't wait for it. I knew that Saturday night was a big day, and I had so many things I just wanted to lay on God, and I thought that if I came here, I could give it all to Him. But then on Saturday night, I really wanted something to happen, and in the worship, I just didn't feel it. I didn't feel the songs, and I was just like, God, what's going on? Like, I really want to feel something. I want to feel you. And then Wes said something, you get what you give, and it spoke to me right there, and he said, you only get what you give. So I decided, you know what, for the next song, I'm going to give my all and receive something from God. And when I gave it to Him, I instantly just started crying, and I knew that it was God. And me and my sister just hugged each other and cried, and we were talking to each other, and it just felt so real. And I don't think I've ever felt like that in my entire life before. And to know that that could be with God in 1 hour, 2 hours, and to know that that can for the rest of my life is beyond my mind, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait for what God has in store for me.
Well, Muskoka, I had a lot of fun this weekend, and it was really life-changing, and I've only been here for 2 years. It's my second time, and I really enjoyed this time. And last night was one of the most wonderful nights of my life, and the love in the room was just overwhelming, and it was so beautiful, and just learned to open up with people, and I really had a great time. And I got so close with so many people this weekend, and so yeah, I'm just really happy to be here, but sad to go home.
It really opened my heart, and I really got open with God, and I really got to get real with God, and I enjoyed the experience, and I just hope to do it again.
My life has been about pleasing people and being the way other people are. And this weekend I learned that I need to be brave and bold and stand up for God and what I believe in. And yeah, and I had a fun time experiencing God's love in my life.
I felt great. It's like I'm a different person. I'm just gonna move forward. Yeah.
So this weekend was about getting real, and I think the beautiful paradox about getting real is this thought about being human, like finding our identity and who am I, and like who are we as a people, and this great paradox of being human, where the more we search God and the more we enter and become closer to Him, the more human we become and the more real and ourselves we become through knowing God. And so it's this very confusing thing, because like a lot of people are like, well, if I give my life to God, then He'll be controlling it. But through His crazy mystery and His crazy Godness, He causes us to become the beings which we were truly meant to be. And so I find this great joy and great humility in knowing that when I give my life to Him, the more and more I give it, the more and more of myself I become, and the more I discover who I am through God and through Jesus and through His life and through what He's done. And so this beautiful thing that we discovered this weekend, that to just be real, but by being real is to be in Christ, and to be in Christ is to be real. And so yeah, it was a great weekend. Aaron out.